Alright guys, I'm back. So in this video I will be changing out my fuel rail and my injectors. So yeah, so first thing we need to do here is take this star bolt, that one, and that one out. Alright, so we got these four star bolts out, and right there. Now we're just gonna pull up on this fuel rail, and the injector should pop out with it. This is the other set of injectors. These are 5.9 360 injectors. I think they're actually the same. I think they're a little bit more efficient, but they're for the bigger version of this motor. And this is our other fuel rail. This is broke off on my fuel rail, and this fuel rail just looks a lot better, and this tip is good on it. So we're just gonna put this one on. Alright, so this is what it should look like after you have your injectors out and your fuel line, so this is what it should look like after you get your fuel lines out. So this is what it should look like when you get your fuel rail and injectors out. This is the intake manifold. That's where the injectors go right there. Right there, it's got acorns on it, but right there and right there. This is the old fuel rail right here. They're the old injectors. I'm not sure if they were bad or not, but this fuel rail right here and these injectors are better than these ones. Like just not performance better, but I guess they just look better, to be honest. We're gonna take this line off right here, because this one's kind of cut up a little bit. There's a little cut. There's little cuts in there. You might not be able to see it. But we're gonna take this line off and swap it out, or take this line out, put it on this one. Put the injectors in this fuel rail, and then put it back in the manifold. Okay, so actually before we put these new injectors in here, or new to me injectors in here, we're gonna put new seals in them, because I mean, I got the whole engine gasket kit from Rock Auto, and there, you can see here there's a seal or a O-ring on top and bottom, and they're on all 8 injectors, so we're gonna replace those real quick. All you do is just, it's really self-explanatory, just kind of, it comes right out and like that, and then put the new one in like that. So yeah. Alright, so this is like when you got your injectors back in. These are the injectors I just put it back in. Replaced all these little O-rings right here, and I just had some leftover 2-cycle oil. Don't need much, just a little bit of lube. I just put on these O-rings that are down in here, and they slide in there so much better than if they were dry. But yeah, I'm gonna go through them and make sure they're all in there again. Really don't think they should be. I guess this one's kind of, these are kind of sloppy a little bit, but I'll go back through there and make sure they're all good. So yeah, it's what's going on. I guess I don't remember what that's for, but yeah, and then this, we'll just set this back on there and get back to
2 days later.
Alright guys, so it's a couple days later now, and I finally just got back to this. I had to quit that night because it was just way too dark and I didn't see anything, so we're gonna get back on this manifold. Took this injector out right here, this one right here, took it out and trying to put it in here, but it's just like, it's so hard to put them in here, and when I have this rail, I have to get unstuck, but it's stuck under and over everything. But like these mounts, like this one right here, will sit on top of this before the injectors even fit down in these holes. So let's see what we can do about that. Alright guys, so I just got all these installed. What I had to do is take some of this, I said this earlier in the video, take some of this 2-stroke oil, whatever you want to call it, and put it in here, and I just took a little like medicine syringe, just kind of squeezed it on, you can't see it, but these little O-rings down here that I replaced, I squeezed it on there, and then I pushed these injectors in there and made sure they were seated, and I've done that to every single one of them. And then I just put this fuel rail on there and just push the fuel rail onto the top of the injectors, and I'm pretty sure they're still supposed to be able to spin. As you can tell, they're not like loose, but I mean, I hope it's right. But yeah, that was about it. So, wow, guys. So I just was looking at my old injection rail line with my injectors, and I wonder what these little slots for right here on my other injectors. And I went to looking at these on my old rail, and they're actually supposed to have retaining clips. And these retaining clips, hopefully I don't take this fuel rail back off, but these retaining clips just go, and they're just like that. Turn this injector head a little. Hopefully I can turn it back. Pretty sure just like that. And you can see those little slots. So actually I will have to take this injection rail back out, and actually pull these injectors back out maybe. Or actually, you just take this rail off and lift it up and it'll clear from back here. You won't have to, I mean, unless if you can, I guess this one turns all the way around. But yeah, I have to do this with two hands, so yeah. Alright, yeah, so I got these all in. What I had to do is kind of turn this one so this right here wasn't in the way, because it's kind of smooth on the back, or rounded more. And then I had to turn this one over and put these into the back. And when I got them on there, they were spread it apart and they wouldn't fit on the right. You just had to kind of twist and pull up on it, and it seats it in the right position. So actually I had them too far down. So, but I got these all done. And yeah, so that's about the end of this. That's all I have to do right now. So